Good evening and welcome to this online edition of OU Nightly. I'm Tevasilis, reporting from my hometown of Lawton, Oklahoma. Now this is an unusual time as we're not allowed inside our studios or newsroom, but we're still dedicated to you all to give you the most important information during these interesting times. So we begin tonight with breaking news about the OU campus. We know now when OU's graduation ceremonies will be held, August 8th and 9th on campus in Norman. The information came in an email sent out today by the President's office. The email also announced all summer 2020 classes will be held online only. In addition, summer activities including camps, conferences, and all other gatherings are canceled. Campus housing will still be open only to students who have made special arrangements and have no other places to go. This policy remains in place until July 31st. The news comes as Oklahoma's cases of COVID-19 continue to climb, a 22% increase over the number of cases yesterday. Right now in Oklahoma, there are 879 positive test results and 34 reported deaths. We also know that 257 Oklahomans are in the hospital. As the number of positive COVID-19 cases continue to rise in Oklahoma, more cities are working to stop the spread. OU Nightly's Cal Day tells us how the city of Owasso, Oklahoma, is taking additional steps to its shelter-in-place measure to keep more people safe.
I'm out here at one of the big city parks right here in Owasso, where instead of kids out here playing on the playground today, it's blocked off by caution tape, as you can see right behind me. That's because this is the first day of the new shelter-in-place rules for the city of Owasso. Now, as part of those rules, playground equipment is no longer allowed to be used by citizens in the community. This also includes the Owasso splash pad. These rules went into effect at midnight this morning. And of course, this is what the town is trying to do to combat the spread of COVID-19. Reporting in Owasso, Cal Day, OU Nightly.
Other cities, including Tulsa, Norman, and Oklahoma City, also ordered playgrounds to close. Now, since so many students are from Texas, we're tracking that state too. The total number of positive cases in Texas today is 4,669, with a total of 70 deaths. The most cases are reported in Harris County, home to Houston, followed by Travis County, which is Austin, and then Dallas-Fort Worth area. The city of Laredo, Texas is taking extra precautions to fight the spread of COVID-19. People are now required to wear coverings from nose to mouth. The coverings can be a face mask or any type of fabric, scarf, or bandana. Violators could face a fine up to $1,000. Now there are exceptions for people exercising in their yard or garage. Laredo also has a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Not following both orders can result into a fine up to $1,000. The number of cases nationally reached a staggering number yesterday, with over 1,000 deaths reported in 24 hours. Across the country, we know positive cases are more than 240,000, and deaths now top 5,800 nationwide. New York is being called the epicenter of the outbreak, with the majority of cases in New York City area. Today, hospital staff in that area spoke out about just how severe the situation is. Nurses say they are feeling hopeless and are crying out for help. They say they don't just need equipment, but many medical staffers are also now contracting COVID-19.
We are dying. We are getting sick. It doesn't matter how many ventilators we get if we are dead and cannot run the ventilators.
We also know there's a call for doctors and nurses across the country to volunteer in New York to provide relief for those who are working. The Democratic National Convention is the latest major event to be postponed due to COVID-19. The convention is now set to take place during the week of August 17th. The new date puts the convention the week immediately before the Republican National Convention. For a look at international numbers, Johns Hopkins University reports over 1 million cases around the globe. There are 1,007,657 positive cases and 52,607 deaths. The most recent celebrity coronavirus deaths include Adam Schlesinger and Ellis Marsalis. Schlesinger is the singer for the band Fountains of Wayne, known for their song Stacy's Mom. He was 52. Marsalis was a pianist and educator who became the guiding force behind a late 20th century renewal in jazz. He was 85.
I'm Thomas Schmidt reporting for OU Nightly Weather as OU Nightly continues their remote newscast. I'm right now here in my home in Edmond. Take a look at your allergy index there, as we do see grass and weeds in the high category and trees in the very high category. Mold also creeping up into that mid-level. So we are tracking a low pressure system that's going to sweep through Oklahoma, bringing a cold front, much colder temperatures, and also some rain chances for us with storms developing along that boundary. So where's that rain going to be? Well, it's looking like it's going to move in tonight into tomorrow, just scattered showers throughout the metro, and we could see a thunderstorm or two develop in northwestern Oklahoma. Rainfall totals aren't looking too high, only about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch statewide, except for folks in the northwest. And take a look at our temperatures here tonight. Near freezing, 39 degrees here in Norman, with freezing temperatures up in the northwest, and chilly daytime temperatures tomorrow, only reaching a 44 here in the central part. And as the front continues to push south, folks down there will experience the cool temperatures there as well. So let's take a look here. Near freezing temperatures for the weekend into Saturday morning. Could see some showers on Friday, slightly less of a chance on Saturday and Sunday. And we see another wave of storms come through on Monday, but the temperatures are going to be much warmer by then, with a high of 77 on Monday and an 82 for your Tuesday. Thank you.
Thanks, Tevis. I'm Madison D'Addario coming to you from my home in Prosper, Texas, with all of your sports news for Thursday, April 2nd. Though it seems like there's not a lot going on in the sports world, athletes and fans alike have been keeping themselves busy in this time of uncertainty, and many athletes and sports franchise owners have tried to do their part in their communities during the pandemic, including Robert Kraft, owner of Gillette Stadium, home to the New England Patriots. Yesterday, Kraft sent one of the Patriots' jets to China to retrieve 1 million N95 masks for medical personnel in Massachusetts. Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker arranged for the purchase of $1.7 million in masks, but this effort required the help of Kraft, who paid an additional $2 million and provided the much-needed transportation to China. Kraft requests that 300,000 of the masks be sent to New York, as there are now upwards 90,000 cases of COVID-19 in the state alone. And it's a sad day for tennis fans all over the world, as one of the largest stages in the sport announces the cancellation of their tournament. The Wimbledon Championship was canceled yesterday due to the continued rise of COVID-19 case numbers. The tournament had not been canceled since World War II, but now joins many other major sporting events on the back shelf. The main board of the All England Club announces the cancellation, stating that the health and safety of those who make Wimbledon happen is their number one priority. The cancellation of Wimbledon, however, hasn't stopped players like Novak Djokovic from getting their tennis on. Djokovic took to Instagram this week, posting a hilarious video of him and his brother playing a match in the living room, trading their rackets for pots and pans. Djokovic paired the video with the caption, "Competition never stops." It's great to see athletes come together at an attempt to keep spirits high as we wait for the sports world to start turning again. That's all the sports for today, but come back tomorrow for more updates on your favorite sports, teams, and athletes. Back to you, Tevis.
It's wonderful we get to talk about sports, as I know many are missing it. Now let's leave you on a lighter note. All over the country, people are staying home to stay safe. For many, it means staying away from loved ones. But in Iowa, a young ballerina found a way to connect with her grandparents using dance to bridge the distance. Lily goes to ballet school in Salt Lake City and says while she has never danced at a parking lot before, she was excited to help someone feel happy during this rough time. Thanks for watching this online edition of OU Nightly, produced during the COVID-19 outbreak. Follow us on our social media for daily updates and send in your story ideas. I know we'd love to tell them. Reporting from my hometown of Lawton, Oklahoma, I'm Tevis Hillis. Good night.